السلام عليكم. ايش اخبارك؟ كل شيء مزيان؟ كيف حالكم؟ Please hit subscribe. So we're gonna do videos on travel, English, languages, my life if you want to watch that. But we have the videos organized by playlists, so if you don't want to see something, you don't have to. I'm kind of red today because I was out exercising, so it's good sometimes, to get outside and exercise. Okay, so we're going to talk about suffixes. We're going to talk about like 20 suffixes. So I'm going to give a couple of examples and try to explain them in another way that makes the most sense to me. And if you have a question, comment below. Okay, so the first suffix, AC, ACY. So this is, for example, privacy. So this is the state or the being of having private. So for example, you add ACY if you want to talk about the state of being. So for example, I want privacy. So what do you want? You want a state where you feel that you can feel that you are private, being alone. Okay? Number 2, AL. This is an act or process. So for example, refusal. This is the process of refusing. So refusing is saying, no, I refuse to do it. So you could say, he acted in refusal, or there was a refusal. That's 2 sentences. Okay, so ance, ANCE or ENCE, is also that state of being. So for example, the word maintenance, this means to do upkeep, to keep something maintained. So you're keeping it at a certain level. So to do maintenance on your house means to wash your windows, fix something that's broken, clean the floor. So you're doing maintenance on your house, for example. That's a sentence. Okay, DOM, DOM. This is a place or a state of being. So for example, freedom, that's a state. So you can be free or you cannot be free. So if for example, I can say I have freedom, or the country values freedom. Okay, a place, for example, kingdom. This is a place where the king lives. Is somebody who does it. For example, he is a trainer. He is a teacher. You don't say he is a teach. So if you see a new word, for example, let's say you see the word I protect my dog, or excuse me, this sentence, I protect my dog. What is he, or what am I? I am a protector. So I'll use it again in the masculine form. So he is a protector. What is he protecting? He is protecting his dog, or he protects his dog. Okay, ism. This is a belief. So you can have it in religion. You can have it in politics. For example, you have communism. This is a type of belief within politics. Ist, I-S-T. That one's easy. That one's just somebody who does it. So for example, a political scientist. Okay? I-T-Y or T-Y, it's kind of again, you're talking about the quality. So for example, you can say activity. So this is, you're doing an active thing. You're doing something, some action. So again, with that state, with that level. Okay. Meant. So for example, this could be used in argument. So it's something concrete, something that's happening, and it's showing that the action is happening now. They are having an argument, or they were having an argument. Okay? Ness, N-E-S-S. So this is a state or a feeling. So you can say, I feel sad. You can say, she's experiencing sadness. She's experiencing sadness. Okay, ship. This is you have some type of position or standing or some type of involvement in some type of issue. So, for example, friendship. That is that you have friends or you have a friend with someone. So there's a relationship. Relationship is another one between two things. Okay. Again, we have Sion or Tion concession. This is saying that again there's a state of being. So there's this place where there's the concessions. There's this idea where you can concess. I don't know if that makes sense. So for verbs, there is en. So that means you've become this. So before, for example, I have awakened. So now I was asleep. I have awakened. Okay. Also for becoming, there's for example, regulate, ate. So that means that it will be, the rules will be looked at. There's also to cause someone to feel a certain way or to cause them, to make them do something. For example, you can say, I terrified him. So I made him like really afraid, for example. Okay. Able. So it's the ability. Able comes from the word ability. So it means you're able to do it. So you look presentable. For example, do you look good? Is your presentation good? Okay. Relating to, al. Relating to, al. For example, grammatical. This is related to grammar. Grammatical. This is related to grammar. For example, another one is emotional. She was emotional because her dog had passed away. So this is relating to her state of her emotions. Okay, this one's kind of hard. It's called esque. ESQUE. So this kind of means that it was kind of reminding you of something in the past, or maybe it just kind of looks like this or feels like this. So for example, you could say picturesque. This is a hard one. So this, for example, you could say that the picturesque land was very green and beautiful. Okay, full means that it's used, for example, in doubtful. It means that it's going to be paid close attention to or noted. For example, I am very doubtful that I will be able to go outside today. Okay? OUS, for example, in nutritious. 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 This means that it's a characteristic of the word. Okay? We've mentioned some about quality already, about that level, about that feeling, about that ability. So ish is another one. You say she is acting childish. So this is related to someone's actions, how they're feeling. He is acting snobbish. Okay. IVE, it means that we have the nature of. So for example, I am creative. I am indecisive. I'm not able to make a decision. Okay, less means without. So boundless, endless, lawless. Okay, characterized means that it will have a Y on it. For example, you'd say the person is nerdy, meaning the word nerd we use kind of say the person is very into academics, very into studying. I hope that made sense. If you have questions about when to use a suffix, because there's a lot of different ones, please comment below. And I'm also going to post the suffixes, which come from the website ThoughtCo. There's lots of resources on them. I don't think it's the most important thing when you're learning English, but I wish you the best of luck. And don't forget, please hit subscribe.